Thanks for joining me again today. It's been another tough week for our federal workforce, with many people losing their jobs at the State Department and HHS, and a Supreme Court ruling that mass layoffs can now move forward in the Department of Education. The president is speeding up the pace of destroying the government and the services Americans deserve along with it. We continue to do our best to help those who've lost their jobs and connect them with resources they need through mobilizemontgomery.com. We're also still unpacking the impact of the new federal spending bill. As you may know, the worst of these cuts won't take place until 2027, conveniently after the election. But when they do hit, they will be devastating to millions of Americans. On the local level, nearly 2 out of 3 Montgomery County nursing home residents are supported by Medicaid funding. I've already been talking with the county health leaders to prepare as best we are able to for that. Unfortunately, those cuts are only part of the big, ugly budget bill that cuts funding to fight hunger and instead funds ICE raids, and prisons, and cuts taxes for billionaires. While actions at the federal level are disheartening, here in Montgomery County we have a few milestones to celebrate, including the 30-year anniversary of the Montgomery County Department of Health and Human Services, which was consolidated 30 years ago from 4 separate departments: the Department of Addiction and Victim Mental Health and Services, the Department of Family Resources, the Department of Health, and the Department of Social Services, to become an integrated, full-service, one-stop service center. Our HHS team has repeatedly shown their dedication to this county. It was especially apparent during the pandemic when we worked together to follow the science, engage effectively with communities, and save lives. HHS has expanded partnerships to engage faith leaders, volunteers, and local nonprofits, and now has a robust infrastructure to help vulnerable populations. And now, as we face drastic changes in federal support, we will use our experience and structure to meet the needs as best we are able to. This week, I had Congressman Jamie Raskin on my media briefing. We appreciate all he's doing for our country and for our county, and I want to share with you some of that discussion.
14 million Americans face losing their Medicaid. That's the cold, bitter reality at the center of this thing. Tens of millions of people will face SNAP benefit cuts, nutrition cuts, loss of food programs. All of that is just to pay for a massive tax break for the wealthiest companies and people, because we are going to add $3.5 trillion to the national debt. So it's not like there's even any fiscal austerity here. It's totally profligate and reckless, but all for the purposes of an upward redistribution of wealth. Perhaps a lot of economists are saying the greatest upward redistribution of wealth in American history.
This week, we were pleased to have a visit from Governor Wes Moore to Montgomery County. He came to welcome a new manufacturing and development facility for AeroVirant Incorporated. The county provided a $100,000 conditional grant through our Economic Development Fund to support their hiring of 200 high-tech jobs here. The Maryland Department of Commerce contributed a $1 million conditional loan and a $50,000 grant through the Partnership for Workforce Opportunity Program to support this job growth and to keep 400 other jobs in the state. The new cutting-edge research, development, and manufacturing facility in Germantown represents a major investment in Maryland's thriving innovation economy. Inside, advanced engineering labs and production spaces will accelerate critical technologies, especially in satellite and other space and AI solutions. The new facility is already busy with talented employees working in high-tech, high-paying jobs. Congratulations to AeroVirant and to our workforce skilled in innovation and advanced technologies. Earlier this week, I heard from a number of county employees involved in our accelerator, which empowers county workers to get involved on how to improve delivery of services here. There were 75 county employees in this cohort, and as they've shown in earlier presentations, they're always advancing new ways to make the government more efficient and more friendly, both to the customers, you at home, who it serves, and to the workers who have to deliver the services. This is a program I started when I became county executive, and it's really great to see the enthusiasm and pride of our employees who have completed projects to make government better for the people they serve. You can read about some of the projects on our website. Speaking of county employees, I'm pleased to tell you that Animal Services Officer Ryan Jessian has been recognized by the National Animal Care and Control Association with a national award for 2025. This week, we recognize that award with a presentation at the County Council. Ryan's dedication is clear in his work. He shows up for the tough calls, including rescuing orphan kittens late at night or helping remove a dangerous animal from a neighborhood. He does it with compassion and professionalism and has a deep sense of responsibility to the people and animals in our community. His co-workers say he's the kind of person you always want on your team, someone who is steady, thoughtful, and committed to doing the right thing. This national recognition reflects Ryan's hard work, but it also speaks to the values we hold in Montgomery County. We believe in public service and community. Ryan does his job with compassion, fairness, and respect. Thank you, Ryan, for representing our county so well. We're lucky to have you. I want to invite everyone to experience the agricultural side of Montgomery County through the 2025 Annual Farm Tour and Harvest Sale, happening the weekend of July 26th and 27th. We have 27 farms, orchards, breweries, and wineries across the county opening their gates for free, self-guided tours. It's your chance to meet the people who grow food, see how it's done, and experience the unique character of our agricultural reserve. There's lots to take advantage of, including tractor rides, pony rides, handmade crafts, and beverage tastings for beer and wine. Most importantly, you'll get a real appreciation for the work our local farmers do every day. Montgomery County's diverse agricultural industry includes 583 farms and employs more than 10,000 people. According to the latest agricultural census produced in 2022, it accounts for more than $70 million in market value products. Over 330 of those farms produce food for stores and restaurants in the county. More than 225 farms raise beef, poultry, and other livestock. 2 summers ago, we opened Crossvines, a multi-purpose facility in Poolesville that is available for dining and can host large gatherings like weddings or company retreats. It also is a wine crush facility to help farms in our area produce their own wine. It is a wonderful place to visit, and you can learn more at crossvines.com. The farm tour and harvest sale will happen rain or shine, though some activities might have to shift if bad weather is an issue. Most places are free to visit, but a few activities and food items might have a small cost associated with them. If you visit, leave your pets at home unless they're service animals. Supporting local agriculture is good for our environment and the economy. It is part of how we build a more sustainable, connected future. So I hope you'll join us so you can pick up some local wine, fresh flowers, or stock up on your garden favorites. You can also plan your route with the Visit Montgomery Adventure Planner app and get the Farm Tour digital passport while you're at it. If you don't make it, you can still experience the best of the Ag Reserve at next month's Agricultural Fair starting Friday, August 8th in Gaithersburg. You can learn more about that at mcagfair.com. So let's get outside and enjoy the land that makes this county extra special and buy local. I hope I'll see you along the way on that tour. That's a wrap for today. I hope you're all hanging in there. This is not an easy time to be dealing with the realities of our country and what's happening in Washington. I will be back next week again and look forward to talking to you more.